Is the agenda driven by some combination of the deep state, Marxist Democrats, and globalist leaders? Is there a more sinister faction involved? If Trump is reelected and takes on the deep state, is this enough to change the course of the evolving police state?
Trump is dealing with one aspect of this, and I think that in a second term, he would recognize that he needs to root and branch transform these agencies. In other words, rebuild them from the ground up. And because the rot really runs pretty deep. But this does not solve the problem of the private sector. Academia. I mean, a lot of times, if you take something like censorship, it is these academics who are idle and they spend hundreds of hours, looking at the social media of people like you guys and me, and they monitor the stuff we do and they make long lists. And then so what happens is the government then takes these lists and sometimes they give it directly to the digital platforms. They put it into a portal, but other times they have a middleman handoff. And so there'll be these nonprofit groups like the Stanford Internet Observatory, the Virality Project. The government goes, hey, here's the list. You guys take it over to Twitter, to X, or you take it over to YouTube, and that way we'll stay out of it. So the government, in other words, is not directly allowed to suppress speech. So what does it do? It does it through surrogates. So look, I mean, ultimately we have to fight this in the courts. We have to fight this in the Congress. We've got to fight it with Republican attorneys general and secretaries of state. We need rival institutions that are able to deliver education and media and movies. So there's a lot of work to be done. And Trump is a part of the solution, but he's not all of it.
That is so true. I mean, this recent Newsweek article was really something. The FBI is expanding the police state by creating a new terrorism category for Trump supporters. I mean, really, are they going to stop us from being able to vote? I mean, I know that they would love that, but I mean, is that the ultimate goal, is to basically classify us as felons so we're not able to even participate in society?
Well, their goal is to shut us down, shut us up, put the fear of God into us. I mean, think of what they've been doing to the Colorado Christian baker, Jack Phillips.
Yes.
They sue him, they destroy his business. He goes to the Supreme Court, he wins, and you think, okay, phew, he has a long fight, but he won. No, the day that he wins, they sue him again, and it's not even about him. It's about making him a public exhibit and saying to everybody else, listen, if you follow in this guy's tracks, you try to stand up on principle, you won't bake a cake, so to speak, in whatever sphere of life you live in, we're going to destroy you in the same way.